Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to KingSpade channel, and welcome to the channel side episode on the very hype game Ragnarok Origin Global. Now, one of the key features in ROO that can boost your divine power, or as I like to call it, combat power, is the Valkyrie Feather system. I know there are already some videos out there explaining the Valkyrie Feathers, and you might be familiar with this feature, but I've had a bunch of you asking about my personal take on the feather system. So in this video, I will walk you through my very own feather configuration, and I'll be explaining my thought process along the way. Let's jump right in. To access the Valkyrie Feather system, you can simply go to the bottom part of the side menu here. There are a total of 10 Valkyrie Feather statues, and each of these statues have 5 feather sockets. As you level up in the game, more Valkyrie statues and feather sockets will be unlocked and become available to you. Now, each feather statue comes with its own unique name, such as Duel, Wisdom, Rune, Fortitude, or Weapon, but in essence, there are only 2 main types of Valkyrie statues: those that increase your offensive stats and those that increase your defensive stats. These can be easily identified by the sword and shield icons respectively. So let's break it down. The first statue has the sword icon, boosting your damage output. The second statue has the shield icon, bolstering your defense. And just like that, the pattern continues to alternate between offense and defense throughout all 10 Valkyrie statues. Now, the Valkyrie sockets are to be slotted with the Valkyrie Feathers. Similar to the Valkyrie statues, the Valkyrie Feathers come in a variety of unique names as well. And just like the Valkyrie statue, there are only 3 primary types: attack feathers, defense feathers, and mixed feathers. Attack feathers can only be slotted into the sword icon statues, which are the attack type Valkyrie statues, increasing your offensive capabilities. Defense feathers can only be slotted into the shield icon statues, which are the defense type Valkyrie statues, boosting your defense. The mixed feathers, offering a choice between attack and defense, can be slotted into both sword and shield icon statues. Alright, now that you know what are the feathers are used for, let's look at what feather to be slotted into the socket. Feathers come in different grades. There are blue grade feathers, purple feathers, and gold feathers. Depending on the grade of feathers that you slot into the feather socket, you can gain extra set stat. You can look into what set stat that you can get by tapping on the set preview here. There are a lot of combinations listed here. Combining more higher grade feathers give more set stat, but the preferred combination for free-to-play players is 3 purple grade feathers and 2 gold grade feathers. It said here orange feather, but it looks yellowish gold to me, so yeah, whatever, let's call it gold. Now, why this combination? Here's why. To unlock all 4 set stat, you need at least 2 gold feathers. The 2 gold feathers that can be easily obtained is from the Valkyrie statue shop at the point shop. To find this shop, go to the RO shop and tap on the points button on the upper right corner of the page and go to the Valkyrie statue shop. The gold feather that you want to look for is the one that can be purchased with the statue down feather. The statue down feather can be easily obtained by breaking the blue or purple grade feather that you don't want. Now, how about these other feathers? These feathers can be purchased by the single down feather and double down feather item. They have their own name, but to make it easy to remember, I am just going to call it single and double down feather. To get the second gold feather, you can purchase it from the diamond shop with 30 diamonds. The other 2 gold feathers can only be obtained by purchasing it at the Nyanberry shop. The Nyanberry is the premium currency in ROO. You need to recharge or top up to get it. Breaking this feather will give the double down feather, which you can use it to get the other gold feathers like the defense gold feather. So all in all, for free-to-play players like me, it seems like I can only get 2 gold feathers at most. the other two are behind paywall. This will be the same for the shield icon or defense statues as well. Next, slotting the rest of the feather sockets. Let's look at the sword icon Valkyrie statue first. So the other 3 sockets are to be slotted with purple grade feathers. You don't have to consider for the blue grade feather as it gives lower stat. So if you have blue feathers in your backpack, just break it to get the statue down feather and use it to exchange it with the purple grade feather at the Valkyrie statue point shop. Now there are 3 purple feathers to choose from. Each one gives different stat. We have feather that gives strength and attack, dex and attack, and int and attack stat. I am using the hunter, so it goes without saying that I will get the purple feather that gives the dex stat. Now for the other 2 purple feathers, I can slot them with these 2 other purple feathers, but this will not benefit to my character. So instead, I will be getting the mixed type purple feather. There are 4 mixed type purple feathers. Each one gives attack and HP, attack and defense, physical damage increase and attack, and physical damage reduction and defense stat. So for me, I prefer to get the mixed type purple feather that have the stat to increase physical damage and attack, and the attack and HP feather to increase further my offensive stat. And this is the same for the shield or defense Valkyrie statue. For shield icon Valkyrie statue, I slot it with the 2 different gold feathers that you can get as free to play, and instead of getting more defense stat feather for the other 3 purple feathers, I get the same purple feather as to the sword Valkyrie statue feathers to boost my attack and damage even more. Now if you are a tank or a priest, or if you want more survivability for your character, you can get the VIT and purple defense feather. But for me, I'm focusing on getting more attack power, so I'm getting all the offensive stat to boost my damage. And just like that, repeat for all of the sword and shield Valkyrie statues. Now the feathers tier can be upgraded. By upgrading the feather tier, you can get more stat. It uses the same feather to upgrade the tier. I got a comment saying for F2P for free-to-play players to get more combat power, you may want to upgrade the feather tier to at least tier 3 or 4. I do not know the significance of that, but I guess upgrading it further may be restricted by the paywall. Usually that is the fate for free-to-play players in a game like this. Alright, I hope this Valkyrie Feather video can help you configure your feathers. And one more thing, I said this in my previous video, but I want to include it here too. Arrange the feathers as such that the gold feathers are placed at the front and the purple feathers are at the back. With this, the feathers look tidy. It is not messy, and it is also easier for you to find and locate the feather that you are looking for. Alright, that's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.